welcome back to my channel. Let me get adjusted here. So today's video is continuing on my journey to beauty and self-care at home, right? A lot of us are spending a lot more time at home. And so if you haven't seen some of my other random videos, we're talking like at-home laser hair removal, magnetic eyelashes, what other crazy stuff have I done? Hair extensions, the whole gamut. I'll leave links down below for you to check that out. But today we are going to be talking about at-home spray tanning. So I am not a newbie to spray tanning. I grew up doing dance competitions, doing pageants, doing dancing professionally on fields. And so spray tanning is just like a normal part of my routine, right? But it's always been something that I've gone to get done. I've done a fair amount of at-home spray tans. In fact, I've actually used this company, MineTan, to do their foam that I've used at home, and it's worked great. I've absolutely loved it, but I saw a very targeted ad for this kit, and I was like, what? I had no idea that you could do like an at-home spray tan machine on yourself, because one thing that I love is being able to play with like different colors, depending on sort of what season it is. If I want to play with different undertones, and I know that MineTan has had like a gamut of different products to sort of cater to each one, right? But when I saw that it actually was like a handheld do-it-yourself spray machine, I immediately reached out to them. I was like, I have to give this a try. So they sent this to me. This is called the Bronze Babe Personal Spray Tan Kit. It comes in this, which is black, and then it also has a pink color that it comes in. It says that it uses an ultra-fine mist for a streak-free finish, 8 levels of spray control. It's lighter than most hair dryers, because that was the one thing that I was a little bit concerned about, is like, how heavy is this? Am I really going to be able to do it on myself? And then it says get a salon quality spray tan at home. So let me open this up for you. So first and foremost is the actual machine itself, which it is really light. It's a little bit, I'd say it's probably equivalent to like a hair dryer. If you're used to like drying your hair, then this isn't going to be a problem. This says, so on the back, it's got the power button. It's also got the flow control, depending on how like fine or dark you want your spray tan. It comes with an applicator mitt so that you can rub in any areas that you need to. It comes with one packet of the spray mist. This is in the shade Ultra Dark Absolute Exit 20. They also did send me like a gallon size one so that I can use it later on, have more applications. And then last but not least, it comes with some instructions. So this is really cool. I also printed out something that I found online, which is the actual like directions of how to do the spray tan, as far as like which way you want to direct the gun, how to rub it in, all that kind of stuff. So this is definitely a really handy item to have. So when I started thinking about who this would be a good use case for, is probably somebody who is used to getting spray tans, who wants to get spray tan more often, but either doesn't have the money to keep going to somebody. You know, by the time you drive there, you pay tip, you also have to make an appointment. So there's a lot of things that go into actually getting a spray tan. This is something that can be done any time of day, any time of night, in the comfort of your home. And I think that that is an awesome thing to have. I'm actually going to switch the camera angle into my shower, which is where I'm going to be doing a slight demonstration. And then after I've done my entire body, I'll come back and let you know my thoughts. sort of dried off for a couple of minutes to make sure I wasn't sticking to anything, and then sat back down because I wanted to give you sort of like my initial reactions. Obviously this is going to take some time to develop, so I'm going to do a little bit of an update later once it's all sort of settled into place and I have a better idea of how we're looking. But as far as using it for the first time, it definitely, there's a little bit of a learning curve as far as figuring out. You want to read the instructions very carefully because the way that the airflow is, it's either horizontal or it's vertical. So if you're moving in vertical motions up and down your body, you want to make sure that the nozzle is positioned in a vertical position. If you're going horizontal, so for my arms, I went side to side, and you want to make sure that you remember to switch the direction of the nozzle so that the airflow is going in the right way. Also, you want to experiment a little bit with that dial on there that controls the airflow. So you'll see sort of like, am I getting, you know, a wider spray, or am I getting a little bit of a closer one? You want to find that perfect balance for yourself. But really, it was great. It was exactly like they use at, you know, the really expensive spray tan salons. I mean, the quality is great. It's got the motor in there and the filter to keep everything going. And like I mentioned before, there's tons of different ranges as far as solutions go, so you can find that perfect undertone that fits your skin. The biggest question that people are gonna have is, well, what do you do about your back? That's always gonna be the problem, right? And honestly, the best way that you can make it happen is to have someone help you with it. So if you've got a spouse, if you've got a friend, parent, sibling, whoever you happen to be able to rope in to spraying your back, that's probably the best way to do it. They did include that mitt, so it is easy to sort of go over your shoulders if you're not concerned about the middle of your back, if that's not going to be showing. You can always put some solution or some of their foam onto that mitt and then rub it in on your back and shoulders as well. So like I said, I'm going to include the links to everything down below, but I'm going to let this settle in and I'll do an update later for you. I didn't end up doing my face because I wanted you guys to sort of be able to compare, but there's like no streakiness or anything. The one thing that I will say is that I wish I had done a second coat, because the first coat I was very conservative about it. I didn't want to put on too much. And so what I'm going to show you is on my legs. Give me just a second. But I wanted you to be able to see what one layer of tan versus two looked like. So this is after the first layer, I like rinsed it off. I didn't think that it was quite dark enough. And so I went back in and I did a second layer on this leg, and I really like the way that that turned out. So just wanted to be able to show you sort of a good comparison, depending on if you're going for a more natural look or if you want to amp it up. You could even go darker than this. You could also get a darker solution. Just sort of depends on your needs. So I really think that it's just a matter of finding a color and, number of times and darkness that you are happy with. The great thing about this is that it's not like a salon. You don't have to go back to the salon. You literally can just jump in your shower, rinse it off, see what it looks like, and then hop back right in and do it as many times as you want. So I will say that I am very impressed with this, and I definitely think it's something that I am going to continue doing. So if you want some links, some information, I got a discount code, all that good stuff, I will leave it in my bio, and I'll see you guys next time.